The contents of this video are for informational purposes only. Please consult the manufacturer's guidelines and use and care instructions before beginning.
Hi, I'm Pat Clark from Lifting Gear Hire Corporation, and today we're discussing air-operated winches, also referred to as tuggers. For openers, when selecting an air-operated winch, there's many factors to consider. Are you lifting, pulling, tensioning? Is speed a factor? How about proper air requirements? If you have the answers to all these questions, Lifting Gear has many different options for you. Whether you're lifting or pulling will help determine the capacity and diameter wire rope that you're going to utilize. For example, if you're hoisting or lifting, you're going to select from a wire rope that has a safety factor of 5-to-1. Versus pulling, you'll have a safety factor of 3.5-to-1. Keep in mind you may be able to meet your objectives of your applications with either a larger capacity winch, single-parted, or a smaller air winch that you can multi-part utilizing shiblocks. Along those lines, let's talk about air requirements. These air winches typically run on 95 to 110 psi, but the CFM varies greatly. A good rule of thumb is to ensure that you have 125% of the required flow. This is one area you don't want to shortcut. All of our winches are for material handling purposes only. Currently, Lifting Gear Hire does not stock any that are rated for man-riding purposes. When you finally are ready to take delivery and mount your winch, you must keep the winch as level as possible. If you don't observe this, oil can leak from the motor through the shaft into the gearbox, washing away crucial fluids. Also, if you notice on the base plate, we provide a sticker that asks not to weld here. There are many different mounting options. Please refer to our Lifting Gear Hire catalog for the specifications and the proper mounting holes. Before operating the winch, we want to point out a few features. There's a control handle, and clearly marked on the winch are payout and haul-in labels. On the opposing side is the band brake. Before operating, we want to make sure that band brake is disengaged. Slowly push the lever forward to pay out wire. To haul back in, repeat the process in reverse. When you're pleased with the final positioning, then and only then do you want to engage the band brake. All of our winches come pre-filled with the appropriate levels of oil. However, you may find that based on the length of the rental and the environment you're working in, you may have to replace it. For example, if you're working in an extremely humid environment, over time, the oil will appear milky white. To replace it, you want to locate the drain plug below the winch. Unscrew it, drain the oil, replace that plug, make sure it's fastened tight. On the very top, unscrew the oil cap, and with a standard motor oil like a 10W30 or 40, you want to begin pouring. Located on the side of this particular winch is a viewing window. When you reach the halfway mark, you're done. Replace the cap, secure it, and now you're ready to go. To change the oil on this particular winch, locate the main drain plug near the bottom but on the side of the winch. You'll want to remove that. There's also another one on the side that's used to maintain the oil level. On the top, remove that cap. Once the oil is fully drained, replace the bottom cap, just make sure it's secure, and then begin filling up with oil. Once your oil begins seeping out of that center one, you now know that you've reached the appropriate level. Replace that, secure it, secure the cap, and now you're ready to go. On some of our models, we offer a clutch feature. This is preset at our warehouse, and we ask that you don't tamper with this. When selecting a winch, you want to make sure it's either equal to or greater than whatever the application calls for. You want to use items such as shiblocks. That'll help increase the capacity, redirect the line, or even slow down line speed if necessary. You must consider the fleet angle when selecting the shiblocks and working with them. You also want to make sure that you maintain a minimum of 4 to 5 wraps on the drum. That's a safety guideline. In addition to that, please consider using items such as inline extractor dryers and large receiver tanks. At Lifting Gear Hire, we have capacity ranges from 1,000 pounds all the way up to 22,000 pounds single part. We thank you for watching this video and hope you found it helpful. For more questions regarding this product and others, give us a call.
As a reminder, the contents of this video were for informational purposes only. Please consult the manufacturer's guidelines and use and care instructions before beginning.